Alright, what's good? It's Easy Eddie, back again, the easyplaylist.com. And I got some news, some updates for y'all regarding my YouTube channel. Y'all know I've been putting a lot of work into that. I've been putting a lot of videos up. A lot of, how do you say it in the marketing world? It's repurposing content, a lot of that. I've also built a little following just off of my music. As when I used to rap, I built a little following just off of the clips I've posted, and also the vlogs, podcasts, and playlists. Today, all my heart, or no, not today, I'm sorry. Today I'm gonna let you guys know that 2 days ago, all my work was deleted. Everything. I had 1 million hours in watch time. I was so close to my monetization goal, which was 1,000, and that's not happening anytime soon now. I'm back at like 8 subscribers, maybe 7, I don't remember now. But it's kind of come to the point where I realize that I'm only going to curate content of my own decree. And so for some people, they're going to be like, oh, well, you should have been doing that. You should have been fucking on your solo dolo shit and like only creating the content that you made. But curating content is also a skill, and it was actually what got me interested in coming up with content. That's how I found out content was king, by sharing content, because that's really what happened. If you know where my journey began, which was making music and then hopping to the other side, which was sharing music. And with sharing music, obviously, I'm going to be repurposing content. So I learned how to repurpose content through sharing music, via playlists, via posts. I learned how to make money off of this repurposing via AdSense, via website traffic, CPM, which is click per milli. And this is something that became a skill, but also something I've relied on as a hustle in my life. It wasn't really until like a year ago that things, not even 2 years ago, things started really cracking down. Is because I focused myself into what I wanted to do. I wanted to stop making music and start sharing music. And it's just kind of been only a steady increase, but very slowly. And I might say that because I've been rebranding myself too. When you rebrand yourself, you kind of lose traction or momentum. So I've definitely tried my hardest to keep the same appetite for the audience, but also coming with like a YouTube channel, a website, a blog, podcast, all that stuff. When you come with that, you have to leave room for growth. So that's kind of where I'm at right now as I'm growing. I've come to terms with that I want to share music. Now I'm just like, how should I share it? How should I share these opinions? How should I get this content? Content is king to me now. It's the new growth that I've had, and I want to monetize it. I want to make money off of it. I found out in my own time that content, or like even a YouTube video, can end up being like a stock. You can end up putting like a video up under a CPM, monetized, which is click per milli, milli being 1,000. I'm not sure why. So every 1,000 you could have some sort of guarantee. For instance, Anchor, a podcasting network that was bought by Spotify, is $10 CPM. So for every 1,000 views, you would get $10. So when you think about that, like that, you would have to have a following, right, to just have steady money. But when you think about it, you don't know if your topic's gonna pop when you're just talking, when you're just using your gift of gab. I've had instances, and I'll use one that's very kind of close to the heart right now. So I don't want to I want to be very careful with the words I choose, being sensitive. But I had a video from a friend who sent it to me at ComplexCon. We were both at ComplexCon, but he just happened to catch this video, so he sent it to me. It was Nipsey Hussle shooting a 3-pointer. So when Nipsey Hussle shot this 3-pointer, it was like 16-second clip. It's like him talking to the crowd, like, hey, let me warm up real quick. He warms up, get them shoulders right, squares it, knocks it down, walks away. It's just real boss shit, honestly. It really looks boss. I shared this clip, no views, 5 views, 10 views, 15 views. For 2 years, this is 2017, so we're in 2019 right now. Bro passes away, rest in peace. If you haven't seen the memorial videos of the stuff I put up on that, go ahead and click to the channel. I got some stuff up for Nip. Fast forwarding to his untimely demise, I ended up getting getting thousands of traffic on that. But that just comes to show, like, you don't know when this is gonna hit. I dropped a video titled Wu-Tang quotes that isn't up anymore. It has been deleted on that channel that I was talking about with YouTube. So please subscribe. Take a moment real quick and subscribe. I need to earn these views. I need to get monetized as soon as possible. So I ended up dropping a Wu-Tang quotes video, and it was during the surprise week that Wu-Tang Clan was dropping an album. I think it was like A Better Tomorrow or some shit like that, or Yesterday's Tomorrow. I forget. It was a recent one that came out in like the last couple years. They dropped it, and so since the world was scavenging the internet, aka YouTube, free music, because streaming wasn't even like relevant at that point, I ended up getting thousands and thousands of views on this Wu-Tang quotes video. And it was just a song that I was inspired about Wu-Tang, but since it had it in the title, the way SEO, search engine optimization, works, showed up all over the Google ranks. So I just like end up cashing out on a surprise drop from them, since I had no idea. My show was like a month in advance. I knew it was coming out. Then all of a sudden I woke up and my phone's buzzing and shit, and I'm getting a viral text, like oh shit, comment, subscribe. And that was because of this Wu-Tang quotes video. So that just comes to show that any of these videos could actually in a weird way, be like a penny stock for you. It could be like, you could put a video out. You could put a song up on TuneCore for $10. It's going to be on Spotify and Apple Music. Your music can be on the video, right? So even if you don't have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, you can monetize this song, and you will get money every time it's streamed. Now, mind you, if you're monetized on YouTube, you're going to be able to run ads and make additional money. Maybe you got an affiliate link in the description, so the traffic gets drawn to your Amazon affiliate account or something. This is serious, like, monetization, where I honestly got this from like Gary Vee, where he repurposes his own content. He'll take one video such as this, he'll take a snapshot of this video. You'll just see this snapshot. Let me freeze real quick so this be the snapshot. And you'll see the quote right here in the corner, and it's gonna say, oh, monetizing your videos in 3 ways. And that's gonna be his thumbnail. That's gonna be his Instagram thing. He's going to have a video for it. It's going to be an hour-long video of what he was talking about, and then you're going to have that 5-minute clip of what he was just talking about monetizing as a separate video. You want to monetize as many different audio clips as you can. Now, let's say your music that is on Spotify and Apple Music can be the theme song to the beginning of a vlog. You need the vlog song every time you drop the YouTube video. So even if you're not monetized on YouTube, again, if your music is on there, TuneCore will find the royalties, and they will grab it for you. So that's kind of the situation where I'm at. Is I'm getting passionate about content creating, and I'm also becoming a big entrepreneur in the long term, where when you think about this shit as a penny stock, I don't know if this video is gonna pop right now. But 10 years from now, this video could pop while it's still on the internet, and I will get all the views. I will reap all the benefits. So really, you don't know. Like, that's the thing, is you should this content can keep going. It could be shared. It could go viral now. It could go viral later. You could gain a lot of reviews off of it. It could not even be monetized. But there's just all these situations in which that creating content can make you money. You just got to know how to put it out there, how to gain access to this information. And part of it is just Googles. Do your Googles. Like, that's a real big thing. Like, everyone's out here like seeking information and not trying to read a book. Then fucking do a Google, do a YouTube search, which is a Google search engine, and just put like how to make money blogging, how to make money off of a video, how to make money off of audio. They will give you websites where your beat could just be played in an elevator. Could be played in an elevator in a Wells Fargo corporation, wherever, and you're just going to be reaping a residual check off of it. It's like creating an ebook that's going to be downloaded forever. That's what this content has been. Like, we don't know what internet is going to turn into. The internet right now is just like, it's so stagnant. Everyone thinks they're receiving this shit quick, but really it's going to get quicker. It's going to get faster. Money is going to start coming into this, where they're going to realize, like, Why am I posting to YouTube? Why am I posting to Facebook when I can just put it on my site and get all the traffic that way? If I'm that important, I don't need to give, unless they're gonna give me an endorsement check, I don't need to put my content on there, because that's where it's gonna come to, where people are just gonna have their own bases. More so to what Nipsey Hussle was kind of trying to do, integrate vertically, which is, he's gonna have a store, he's gonna have the smart location, he's gonna have the app, you're gonna be able to get all the music and stuff from him. You're gonna be able to, not only that, maybe you'll be able to get the free content, but to get the physical product to show that you're one of his true fans, you gotta show up to a location, you gotta download something, you gotta participate in a view. But it's not gonna be on a YouTube platform, it's not gonna be on a Facebook platform, it's not gonna be on any of these platforms that accept your data for free. Don't you think that's weird that they got unlimited space for this shit? Isn't that weird? If you have a website, you know this shit costs to put a picture up. This shit costs to put data up, to have a certain amount of data on your website that can play a video back to you. There's a reason that these companies are letting you guys put your content out on there. And the reason is because they're making money off of it. They're making money off the data, all the algorithms, all the shit that you stream. They're making money off of, I'm in West Hollywood right now. They're making money off of what West Hollywood streams, so they could sell that data to publishing companies, to Amazon, so that these companies can market specific things to these locations. Your data is important. Why do you think Facebook's going through this privacy stuff? This data has become something that is priceless at a point, because you're gathering so much information, you know exactly how to sell to people, and that's what we are living in. We're living in the capitalistic society where you have to sell something. You have to know how to sell something, and if you have all the data and the regions and the areas of where to market this shit, we're all online and we're all able. Don't you notice you talk about going to Target, you talk about the next product that you need, all of a sudden you're scrolling on your Instagram feed, boom, that shit pops up. It's called data. It's called the cookies being shown from what you liked, from what you searched, from all that, and it's being gathered, collected, sorted, and sold. And that's just the gist of it. So if you really think about it, they're benefiting off it. You think you got the win-win because you're able to upload videos and gigabytes and terabytes of data. But guess what? I just uploaded millions of hours of YouTube video and they didn't give a fuck. They deleted that shit like this. Why? Because videos are being updated every day. They're being uploaded every day. Hours are always increasing. They don't give a fuck about the creator. So at the end of the day, you're gonna have to learn how to monetize your own shit. Your life is interesting and you're posting your shit on Instagram. People might want to see that. People might need to see that. They might need to see the book that you're writing or the movement that you're part of. If you post that on your own website, you gain the traction, you gain the data. You literally get to sort through your own stats, and other people and entities will try to get in on that. You know, you go through WordPress, you have a certain host, you have GoDaddy as your domain partner, or whatever, like Shopify. Like, they're able to collect this data. You're agreeing to some shit in a contract where they're collecting this data, they're gathering it, separating it, or sorting it, and selling it. And that's it. So figure out how to get your content out there without bigging up these other companies. You're bigging up a company that's billions of dollars strong, paying no taxes. Man, that's just burnt. So if you have a website like I do, you can post your content there. You can use Google as a tool instead of giving them information on YouTube. You're just giving them data. You're giving them more algorithms to throw at their own guests. You could keep that shit, put it on your own website, so if your shit does get deleted, you still have it. Keep it on your website. Once it's on there, you can kind of turn to a point where you'll always see stats coming to it. Maybe something happens. Someone, God forbid, somebody dies, or maybe something informational pops up that nobody really thought of. Maybe you have a book review and the book pops like 5 years later, so then your review becomes a real pivotal kind of tool in that marketing scheme. So people are just automatically traced to that tool, and then you get the like. I have a guy, a homie. He's AKA's Lizard King, but he goes by Spencer Bonds, and he lives in Victorville. And I post his music because I love people from the hometown. I share music from hometown, but it comes to a point where like you're not really sure what's about to pop and what's not. He dropped a whole album this year, and his album that I posted wasn't the one that got streamed and like taken it. It was some video I posted from 5 years ago. Like, somebody found out about him, and it was like Asia. It's like some random ass company, some random ass country It was like Asia, Brazil. I don't even know exactly where it was, but not the United States. All of a sudden, thousands of hits on his one blog post. I'm like, why? I can't find the reason. I don't know the reason. But I'm able to gather this information and know that this Eastern country fucks with Spencer Bonds. And he's just a West Coast artist who's not very known in LA. But who fucking cares when you got 1 million followers in Asia and you can go tour over there? You'll find out where your fan base is via data. So it's simple shit like this. You know where to post up your ads. If you've ever done ad marketing on Facebook or Instagram, you're able to choose your regions. You're able to choose the cities. You can focus this shit in if you got the data. But anyways, they deleted me. I want you guys to go subscribe. Go check out the YouTube channel. Easy playlist. Easy playlist on Instagram. I'm going to be doing a hell of more videos like this because I got to go way harder. Like, this shit is whack that they were able to just delete me, and I had this information. I knew I have shit downloaded on my website. I just wasn't doing everything through there. And I should have been using YouTube as just another tool, and I should have been putting all my content on my website so I can own it indefinitely. I fucked up, but I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna come back stronger, and you know how they do. Like, God works in mysterious ways, and I already know that the praying and the spiritual and faith that I have literally restored in the demise of Nipsey Hussle and all the books I read. I finished the Charlemagne book, Martin Luther King book. I finished a couple books that really got me on my faith pattern, where I knew that I would have to ask for guidance to find out exactly where I'm supposed to be in life. I know I'm not supposed to be working at the fucking Hyatt. I know that, but we at where we at, and I just want to let everybody know that I'm pushing even harder now than I ever was. So you're gonna be seeing my face on video like a lot more, because I'm about to share this value, and I know value is gonna create like a more of a conversation. The conversation will create an exploit of weakness and vulnerability, and when you show that vulnerability, you show your strength. And I just want to come full circle with it and show you guys how strong that the brand is. EasyPlaylist.com. Subscribe, comment, all that.